I'm here with Chase Smith. Chase, you got a PR today, over 18 feet for the first time. Just talk about how that feels to finally get that mark.
Well, so yesterday, jumping in Husky Classic, I kind of fought at 40, not 48. But I was like tired, I had competed to get there. Pride goes, oh, we'll just jump tomorrow. And so then today I rolled up and I'm like, I'm kind of tired. But, you know, we had about 3 hours until I came in, and, you know, I think I just did the right thing, just kind of hanging out, eating and whatnot. And 48 came up, and I was like, okay, well, I've attempted this bar before. I watched all my videos from yesterday, kind of know what to do. And, you know, the first jump went kind of iffy, so I went up poles, and it was there, so I made that, and I was like, ooh, okay, that should get into nationals. And then the guy goes, all right, which bar? And I was like, just go up 5. And then Pat's like, oh, hold on, let me check. So then the officials are kind of on my case, like, oh, let's move the bar. And finally Pat picks 51, and I was like, okay, calm down. You always get too emotional after you PR, whatever. Kind of get settled in. Pat goes, oh, start the clap. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I start the clap. Then I make 51 on my first attempt. I just was like, nah. And so we make that, get all things all figured out, and then he goes, all right, enough of this small like PR stuff. Let's go to 560. And then they set up 560, and I'm walking back to my mark, and I turn around and I think, that's an Olympic trial qualifier. Kind of got a little teary-eyed. I'm like, no, let's do this. And then, you know, I blew through the first pole, so I went up poles, and then I just kind of got away from me. You know, I just kept thinking, okay, if I make this bar, it could be a national title. If I couldn't make this bar, it could be a national title, kind of. So today was a good, low-key meet to get some good jumps in.
How important is it to, you know, get back, all the way back after what you went through last year outdoors, and then now to clear a new bar that you've never cleared before, you know, just kind of reinforces that you're back on the right path and everything.
I did realize that fun fact, you can still pole vault without an appendix. You know, it's just after PAX last year, trying to come back, you know, 2 weeks post-surgery and not jumping as well as I knew I could have, and then not, you know, taking home a Pac-12 title. It was rough, but, you know, trained all summer, all fall really hard, kind of came in. You know, early meets, some of the poles weren't agreeing with me, so we switched up pole progressions and stuff like that, and today it just clicked, and, you know, I finally feel like I'm back to competing with, you know, everybody else in the nation.
All right, and you know, you never know, but obviously feeling pretty good that that'll be a lock for indoors this year, and which would be your second in a row, so I guess just what would it mean, you know, how do you think you would approach it differently the second time around?
Well, the first time, you know how like, the first time you do something, it's all like, okay, yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Now that I've been there, I've done that, it's almost more serious. Last time I was still like, I didn't believe I made it. And then now it's like, okay, I've done it, I deserve to be there, now it's time to compete. Let's go out there and try to, you know, I put my certificate in my locker to remind me never to get second team ever again. We'll go first team this year, just compete my heart out and see if I can win.
All right, well, congrats on the big PR today.
Thanks, man.